Hi everybody! I am here today to show you a fun holiday look that was totally inspired by our Maskcara just released a limited edition holiday capsule palette that is just gorgeous. And so when I saw all the colors that were in it, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to make like a fun holiday look to go along with this capsule and this palette. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to show you this fun look. It's going to be something that's going to be easy enough that anybody can do it, but also something that is kind of like if you wanted to like wear it dressed up, you could wear it dressed up, or you could kind of simplify it even more and wear it dressed down. So before we get started, I'm going to hurry and share this video over to my beauty group. Make sure everybody gets a chance to watch us live if they can. And then we're gonna just jump right into it. All right. Almost done. So if you guys hop on and start watching, say hi, let me know that you're here. I'm gonna try not to like mess with my hair the whole time. I feel like short hair for me seems to be like some sort of like rabbit hole or something. Like 2 months ago, I cut my hair like to here, which was like, I don't know, the shortest I'd had it in probably like 10 years or more. And I was like swore I was never gonna cut it that short. So I cut it to here and I've kind of been digging it. And so yesterday I just went ahead and chopped like a few more inches off. So I'm just falling deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole of short hair. Hey Cherie! So I'm super excited to share you guys this holiday look with everybody. So to get started, and while we're kind of waiting for people to hop on, I'm gonna start throwing on my foundation. Maybe one day I'll actually hop on here to do like an eye look video and already have my foundation on, but that's probably not very likely. I did cut it shorter. I cut like 3 more inches off because it was like down, like it was like hanging, touching my shoulders. And I was like, gosh, I feel like the back just needs to be a little bit shorter. And so I cut it shorter, and then I was like, well, now it needs more layers. And so then I sat and cut more layers into it, and it just kept getting shorter. But I kind of like it, and it took me like I just got out of the shower like 10 minutes ago. It like literally took me like, I don't know, 5 minutes to do something with my hair today. So I kind of dig the like low maintenance, doesn't take long to do my hair gig. I'm not like, not that my hair's always taken like a long time to do, but, oh, are you ready for yours? Hey guys, so if you're watching, say hi. I know there's so many of you that love to watch the videos and just sit quietly, and that's totally fine. I don't mind, but I also love to have everybody just say hi, give me a chance to like say hi to you. All right, what am I doing here? All right, so I'm putting on my highlight color. Just kind of throw this foundation on really quick, and then we'll jump right into our eye look. I'm so excited. I like been planning it out all week. Well, it's only Monday, but I mean like last week. Okay. What am I missing? Oh, I need to do a little, so I always use 2 different colors on my highlight, and for a lot of you I've recommended 2 different colors, and the reason I do that is because it's nice sometimes to have a little bit of a brighter color to go right here under your eye and just kind of brighten up that area even a little bit more. And for me, because I carry a lot of redness in my cheeks but not down here on my jaw, I actually use my lighter color down on my jaw also, but I need that darker color to cut the redness. So it is what it is. So that's why sometimes I recommend 2 different highlight colors for you guys. So as part of our holiday palette, so if you guys haven't seen the promo that I posted, if you haven't seen it, you can scroll down and you can see it. But basically what you get is you get this like, well, not this compact, this is our sea glass compact, but what yours would come in is our beautiful like limited edition holiday compact. It's a mini double decker though, it's this same size, but it's white and it's got beautiful like gold foiling, just a really simple gold foiled design on it. It's beautiful. I like desperately want one for myself. But what it comes with it is you get 2 highlight colors, a contour color, a blush, and an illuminator. Now these colors, the 2 highlights, the contour, the blush, and the illuminator are, they're kind of like preset in groupings that typically would go together. So if this is something that you're looking at, you can send me a picture or just let me know what your skin level is, like if you think you're like medium, dark, light, fair, whatever. And then we'll figure out which combination is gonna be best for your skin. And then you also get Ever Red right here, which I'm gonna put on. Ever Red is a limited edition holiday color, and it's like our Christmas color, and it's just like dreamy gorgeous. So I've already got my 2 highlight colors on. I'm gonna come in here and add my contour. And I use, in case anybody is curious, I use Amber and Aura for my 2 colors. So if you thought maybe you were about the same skin tone and stuff as I am, then we would get you the Amber palette, and that would come with Aura to brighten under your eyes. So super nice. What's really great about it is if you've been checking out mascara for yourself, or if like you've been looking into it for someone else, maybe you've got a sister or a mom or a daughter or just a friend that you wanted to maybe buy some for, that you thought it would be perfect for, but you never know like what to pick out for someone. What's great about this palette is it's already preset with all these amazing colors. So aside from you maybe sending a picture of the person who the makeup's for or sending us their skin tone, everything else is already done. So it's super, super easy to get someone this gorgeous makeup palette that they're gonna love. All right, so I'm gonna come in here with the Ever Red, and we're gonna do this on my cheeks. And it is just a fun, like festive color. It's a red. It kind of, you can see it's almost got kind of like berry kind of undertones to it. I love it. It's kind of like a lighter version, almost a black cherry. My hair is like stuck on my face. Gives you those like perfect like cold weather, like, oh, my cheeks are just blushing from the cold winter weather. Okay, now I'm being weird. I'm gonna stop talking about that. Okay, so there's our Ever Red blush. And in mine, I have Sandstone in here, but like I said, those are pre-bundled. So you're gonna get a gorgeous blush that's gonna go really well with whatever colors that you would wear. All right, so I'm gonna go through and blend this really quickly, and we'll jump right into our look. I always try to throw my foundation on really fast when I'm doing these different eye look videos so that you guys we can jump right to it. Oh, except I forgot my nose contour. We can't forget that, right? All right, so I'm gonna jump in here with a little nose contour, just something kind of subtle. For every day, I just kind of take and just run my brush, and you can kind of see that line right there. So I just kind of do that. If I'm like going out and I really want like a chiseled look, I'll go through with a smaller brush and like fancy it, but for every day, this is like typically what I will do for my nose contour. Hello. All right, so I'm gonna kind of buff that out a little bit because we don't want to actually look like we have lines across our face. Okay, So like I said, you're gonna get the holiday mini double decker. So it's not gonna be this sea glass green. I don't have one because like that's how like holiday special limited edition it is. Like we can't even as artists buy them yet. So you'll get the double decker, which like I said, you'll have your foundation colors on top. So you'll have your 2 highlights, contour, Ever Red blush, and another blush, and then you'll have your illuminator. I'm gonna put some on my cheeks, and we'll add some more later to some other spots, but I don't wanna add it until we do eyes. Okay, so then I'm gonna flip open the second layer here. And this is our holiday palette, you guys. Okay, so here's what comes in your holiday palette. You get the Vanilla Dust setting powder, the Cayman bronzer. You get, where am I at? On Wednesdays, which is like, I wear this color all the time. It is just like the perfect, like neutral pink. It's got just a hint of shimmer to it. Then we have Stay Golden, which is just a really nice kind of golden color, but what's pretty about it, it doesn't have like a shimmer like most colors do, but it has little tiny golden glitter flecks in it, which kind of sounds like it would be shimmer, but it's not. It's a matte color with golden flecks in it, and it's so pretty. Trust, which is a really good color for eyeliner. I use it in my eyebrows. It's an amazing color. We've got Emerald City right here, this gorgeous green color, and Gilded. So those are kind of our 2 like Christmassy colors. And then we've got Stardust, which is our shimmery, just kind of taupey neutral color. We've got Rome, which is a matte kind of bone finish color. And then Bubba, which is like this perfect like mid-tone warm brown. So I'm so excited to show you guys what we're gonna do today. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do, because they'll make me crazy if I don't get them started like right off the bat, is we're gonna come in here to Trust, and I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows. Does anybody else have like funky shaped eyebrows? Like back to like my middle school and high school days, mostly middle school guys, of like plucking all my eyebrows away. Who else did that? Can I like get like a hand up if anybody else like just did terrible things to their eyebrows like in middle school and high school? So now I've like grown them back out, but I always have to like fill in all these little gaps that never grew back after I like destroyed them. So someday I'm gonna be getting them microbladed. So if anybody knows a good like microblade person for eyebrows, you should like, I don't know, tag them or something in my video so that I can find them. All right, so you can see how good though that color like fills in all those little gaps. This is like the perfect eyebrow color. I use this as an eyebrow color for most people, unless they've got like almost black, and then I jump to coal, or if they're really, really, really fair, and then I'll use oak. But Trust is like my go-to eyebrow color. And I really like, I used to always use a pencil for eyebrows, but I really love using a shadow. What do you guys use on eyeshadows or on your eyebrows? Do you guys prefer like a shadow? Do you prefer a cream, or do you prefer a pencil? You know a girl, Cherie? Who do you know? I feel like I know a few girls too, but I am like terrified. Have you guys ever gotten your eyebrows bladed before? I am like kind of a wussy with pain and like permanent things happening to my face. And so I'm like kind of a baby about it. All right, so we've got our eyebrows on with our Trust. So now what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take my lighter highlight color here, and I'm gonna take it over my eyelid. Now, I don't always cover my eyelid with my highlight color, but when I'm gonna be doing a lot of different colors and things like that, you really want the colors to pop. This is basically like as if you're doing a primer or something. So the idea of the primer is to even out the level of moisture on your eyelids, but it's also to kind of give you that lighter surface so that your color goes on just really, really bright and pretty. So I'm also gonna come in here with my vanilla dust, and I'm going to take, and I'm just gonna press some vanilla dust in on top of that. So that's gonna be like the priming for my eyelid. So we've got the lighter highlight color to kind of white it out a little bit, give us that palette we want, and then the vanilla dust is gonna balance out that moisture level. Because if you've got spots where it's a little bit more oily or anything like that, it's gonna grab the color different than everywhere else, and it's gonna make it a lot harder to blend everything together. So you really wanna make sure that you've got that just right. All right, so now we're gonna jump right into our fun eyeshadow. Hopefully I remember what I planned. Oh yeah, Shannon does it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here with the fluffy end of my eyeshadow everything brush. Now guys, with the holiday palette special, you get the 30-second hack brush, which I just did my whole entire face with, and you get the eyeshadow everything brush as part of the package deal. And if you guys haven't looked at this deal yet, you save $78. $78, you guys. That's like getting both brushes and I don't even know what else for free. Like a lot of stuff for free. Both brushes in 2 colors or something like that. So if you haven't checked out the deal, go check it out. It's crazy awesome. Okay, so I'm taking this and I'm kind of taking it all the way up to the very edge of that brow bone. So you don't want to go up in front of the brow bone, but I'm going to take it up all the way up to that brow bone. And I'm even going to bring it on this inside part right here. So we're going to kind of fill in this whole little area here. All right, so once you've got your On Wednesdays there, I'm going to come in again with my big side and I'm going to hit my Bubba. So that's this like nice mid-tone neutral color. And I'm going to kind of start it down here in this, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm going to start it right back here in my crease, but kind of on that outer corner. And so what this is giving us is it's giving us a really nice blend from the Bubba up to the On Wednesday. So you're kind of keeping that Bubba kind of settled right in that crease right there. And then that nice warm, like kind of a caramely brown, just fades really pretty up into that On Wednesdays color. And these colors are so pigmented, you guys, you don't need to put on like a ton. This is why this makeup look goes so fast, because you're not going back in and back in and back into these colors all the time. They're just going on really, really pretty. All right, so next, I'm gonna come in now with the smaller end of my brush, and I'm gonna take my Emerald City, and I'm gonna come in not quite on the corner of my eye, but just a little bit in. You guys see that pigment, how gorgeous that is? And I'm just gonna kind of do this little area right there. Don't let this color scare you. Once we've got things going and we start blending, you guys will just die. It's gonna be so pretty. All right. So we're gonna do the same thing over here. Whoa, now we look crazy. Okay, so once we've got our Emerald City on here, so that's kind of going almost from the corner to right about the middle. And all the way back like to that crease. So you're not necessarily gonna push it back into the crease, but it goes all the way to that crease. All right, and then I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna get my Gilded. So Gilded is this nice, pretty, it's almost like a dark kind of bronzy color. And this is what we're gonna hit that corner with and take all the way into that crease. So we're gonna hit the corner and just kind of push it into the Emerald City and then work it right up to that crease. And try not to overshoot it like I did. All right, and we're gonna come back in on this side. So again, we're gonna start on the outer corner and push it right into that crease and right into that Emerald City. And then I like to, once I've got it kind of applied, kind of do that window washer movement and just kind of make sure everything is just kind of blending nice. You don't want any like weird harsh lines in there with anything. So I kind of take this blendy side of my brush and kind of pull and blend that outside just a little bit. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this gilded and come right here underneath. You guys know me, I love like the kind of halo effect of pulling that eyeshadow underneath right here. I really think it just kind of pulls that look together and is really, really pretty. Okay, so once we've got that on, make sure my brush is kind of cleaned off here. Hold on. See if I've got another one. Okay, so now I'm gonna come in here with my Stardust, and again, I'm gonna use the smaller part of my eyeshadow everything brush, and I'm gonna come in here with Stardust, pick it up on my brush, and now with the Stardust, I'm gonna more so like press it in. So I'm gonna kind of just be tapping and pressing this Stardust color in. And you wanna be careful not to get up on top of that Emerald City. So we're kind of going from this inner corner and kind of tapping all the way to the Emerald City, but we don't really wanna even bump up against it. Because what you don't wanna do is catch some of that Emerald City on your brush and then drag it to this inside. We want to have like that kind of distinction happening here. All right, and we're gonna pull some of that Stardust, just like we pulled the gilded under on this side, we're gonna pull the Stardust under on this side. And if you guys are eyelash curling people, you always wanna try to curl your eyelashes before you start doing your eyeshadow look, because you don't want to have to try to rest your, your eyelash curler on this once you've kind of got things going. Okay, so now to finish things off, I'm going to take some Stay Golden. Again, I'm just going to use the smaller end, and this time I'm going to tap just kind of right in between those two. So this is the color that's going to kind of blend the two together. So we're gonna tap it on there. And you can kind of see how that color is gonna kind of work to blend those two together. So we have the Stardust, and then the Stay Golden works into it. So this time I'm kind of tapping, but I'm just barely moving back and forth just to kind of blend those a little bit as I'm putting that Stay Golden. So you don't see a ton of color with the Stay Golden, but what you get is that pretty gold flecking that's gonna show up right there in that center part of your eyelid, and it's really gonna help your color to just pop and just be so pretty. All right, let me find my right brush here. So this is the one we had the gilded on. I'm gonna come back through here. Now that we've got our eyelid done, kind of do that window washer motion again here, right in that crease. Make sure everything is blended nicely. Make sure we don't have any funky spots. And then you've still got that pretty transition here with the Bubba and the On Wednesdays. Okay, and then what we're gonna go through and do is we're gonna take our illuminator here, and we're gonna put our illuminator on this inside corner just to really brighten and give that translucent, like shimmery feel right there to that inner corner. And we're gonna add it right up here on that brow bone just to help catch the light just right. And now that I got my eyes done, I feel like I always do, that I always want to go through and just to add a little bit more blush. It's funny when you don't have any eye makeup on and you put a little bit of blush on, you're like, oh, that's plenty of blush. And then as soon as you've got your eyes done, you're like, oh, where's all the color in my cheeks? All right, so I'm going to tap a little bit more. This is our Ever Red blush that I'm using. And this comes standard in all the holiday capsules. It's a limited edition holiday color. All right. And then I always like to, after I've done a lot of eyeshadows, especially dark, come in with my light highlight color and just kind of make sure that you don't get any fallout to where you've got like, you know, green powder sitting on your cheek, making you look all crazy. I don't ever really try unless there's like a big chunk or something that landed on my cheek, which doesn't usually happen. I don't usually try to like wipe or remove the eyeshadow. I just kind of like to just throw my powder or my highlight back on there, and everything kind of just brightens back up. And it kind of covers that up. Now, we are going to use, where's my thing? We are going to take our Ever Red and put it on our lips. So the way I like to do our lip colors on my lips is I like to start them on the top. It's so quiet now. I'm like holding my lips still and can't talk. All right. And if you've never used our cheek colors on your lips before, they're super nice because they don't have a gloss really to them. They don't have anything like that to them. They're just color. It's the same color I put on my cheeks. And so what's great about it is you can put this color on. It doesn't really stain your lips necessarily, but it's also not like a lipstick that's just gonna wipe off. It's just kind of color that's there. And then you could go through and put on, you know, your favorite chapstick, your favorite lip gloss over it, or if you don't like anything on it, then not put anything on it. Okay, so when I do my bottom lip, I kind of like to pretty much just like line it with the color. Because it's a cream, it's gonna kind of naturally spread on your lips. But when you just kind of line it that way, it's gonna give you kind of that natural highlight and contoured look on your lips, where kind of this inside is gonna look a little bit lighter. Now, if you were using Petal or one of our really light color blushes on your lips, then obviously you probably wouldn't go through and line your lips with that color. You would maybe line them with this color or something first. Or usually when I wear Petal, I just throw it on everywhere. I always like red and bright lipsticks because I feel like they make your teeth look like super bright white. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw on, because I forgot to, I'm gonna hurry and curl my lashes and pray and cross my fingers that it doesn't mess up my eyeshadow, because I should have done this before. I usually do this before. Okay, so I'll put on some mascara here to finish off the look. So this look used almost all the colors in our holiday palette. You could get a similar look using less colors. You know, they didn't design the holiday palette so that you could make one look with every color. I just thought it would be fun. So we gave it a shot, and I think it came out fun. So it's a little bit of like a more formal look, I feel like, when you're using some of the bright and the dark mixed together. But you could totally, absolutely put on a look like this for family pictures, to wear with like a cute sweater and jeans and boots or something like that. It's always nice. I always feel like the holidays are full of times when you kind of want to be like kind of dressed up, but not like really fancy. It's like the sweater and boots and jeans are like my staple. But when you've got kind of a little bit of a formal look to your face and to your makeup, it kind of dresses up the whole look a little bit more too. So there's my holiday look. What do you guys think? We've got our Ever Red. I'm gonna go through and list out what we used to get this holiday look today. And if you guys have any questions about our holiday promo palette, like I said, this is what you're gonna get, except you get this beautiful white compact that's got gold foiling design on it. It's like stunningly gorgeous. And you'll get your 2 highlights contour, the Ever Red blush, which is like to die for, another blush and an illuminator, and then you get all these colors. The setting powder, the bronzer. I didn't use any bronzer. I'm not a big bronzer person in the winter time, but I wear it a ton in the summer. We've got On Wednesday, Stay Golden, Trust, Emerald City, Stardust, Gilded, Bubba, and Rome. So those are our fun colors. I think the only ones I didn't use today, what didn't I use? I didn't use the bronzer and I didn't use Rome. But Rome is like one of those colors that everybody needs. It's that perfect matte kind of bone finish color. So anyways, I hope you guys had fun with this look. Let me know if you have questions about the holiday palette or how you can get it. It also comes with the eyeshadow everything brush and our hack brush. So it's kind of like 4 brushes in 2. So you get these plus the palette. And when you order our promo, which is available from Black Friday on all the way through Christmas, so not just a Black Friday deal, not just a Cyber Monday deal, which we do have really awesome ones of those happening too. So if you missed my posts about the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals, go back and check them out. They're incredible. But this deal with the compact, the holiday compact filled, and the brushes goes all the way till Christmas. So if you're trying to find a gift for your mom, your sister, your daughter, your friend, or heck, if like you just want it for yourself and you're finally ready to like put it on your Christmas list and ask somebody for it, this is like the promo you're gonna want. You're gonna get everything that you could need. You're gonna get everything you need for your foundation, all your powders, and then just a great set of eyeshadows to get you started with all your brushes and a beautiful compact. And you save $78. Like what the heck, all through the holidays. So let me know if you guys have questions. Thanks for tuning in and watching me, and I'll check back with you later.